We are now 20 days into the war in Ukraine. Newly released drone video shows fire damage to the apartment buildings in the southern city of Mariupol. You can see black smoke there billowing into the sky. Ukrainian officials say more than 2,500 civilians have been killed there. So far, Russia has failed to take the city on the country's southern coast. Russian forces have also been advancing on the capital, Kyiv. This video that's new today shows the aftermath of another strike on a residential building. We have extensive coverage for you of the war in Ukraine, including from Nora O'Donnell on the Ukraine border. But we're going to begin in Kyiv with Charlie D'Agata and the latest on the fighting there. Charlie, good morning to you.
Good morning. At around 5 o'clock this morning, a number of explosions rang out across the city in one of the heaviest bombardments since the invasion began. In a worrying sign, the mayor has just announced a new curfew from tonight through Thursday morning.
Overnight, the Russian military machine turned its guns on the capital itself, raining down on residential neighborhoods, igniting an apartment block into an inferno. The mayor estimates that more than half of Kyiv's population of around 3.1 million has already fled to safer regions or left the country altogether, while some have taken up semi-permanent residence deep inside the city's subway system, even sleeping out in trains. In the wooded outskirts of the city, Ukrainian soldiers have dug in, letting fellow Ukrainians and Russian forces, for that matter, know about it. But we've seen for ourselves this is no show. Every single road is barricaded and manned by troops, reservists, or volunteers. Like 32-year-old Volodymyr, an economist who lived and worked in D.C. a few years back.
It may be that you will have to fight.
Yeah, we're ready to fight. We were ready for them. They, in Ukraine, they told who comes to us will die here.
At a local auto repair shop, MacGyver meets Mad Max. They've ripped the weapons off ruined Russian military vehicles, and Oleg modifies them for use by Ukrainian fighters.
You must smile every time you see a new one come in, because it's one less gun shooting this way and one more gun shooting that way.
In an overnight address, President Volodymyr Zelensky made an appeal directly to Russian soldiers. On behalf of the Ukrainian people, I give you a chance to survive, he said. If you surrender to our forces, we will treat you the way people are supposed to be treated, as people, decently. Despite days of flattening suburbs like Irpin and Bucha, including renewed shelling overnight, ground troops have yet to advance to the capital. But many here fear Kyiv awaits the same fate as places like the port city of Mariupol, which has suffered from the full fury of Russian firepower for days. Kyiv, where Russian forces unleashed new artillery strikes in an effort to capture Ukraine's second-largest city. Across the country, Ukraine's tenacious forces refuse to give up ground. But cities under siege and civilians are paying a heavy price.